Hi everyone, I'm Jen Roberts, and today I want to talk to you about Grouper.School, making groups swim faster. Student collaboration is awesome. Getting our students to work together productively is amazing. But making intentional student groups is really time consuming, especially if you have 180 students in middle school or high school. Making sure that every student gets in a group that's right for them is a big challenge. Enter Grouper.School. Grouper.School takes the data that you provide about your students and uses that to group them heterogeneously or homogeneously. This is the grouping page where I can select the size of the group I want and the criteria that I want to use to group them. In this case, I'm using their fall Lexile score. The little box with the arrows indicates whether the groups are going to be homogeneous or heterogeneous. Homogeneous groups is when the arrows point together. Heterogeneous groups is when the arrows point apart. I can also select additional criteria to group them by, and then switch over to the display page. On this page, my students can see which groups they're in, and that's what I'll display in the classroom. This is the attributes page. On the attributes page, I can create and enter data about my students that will help me group them later. So in this case, I've listed their fall Lexile scores, whether or not they've turned in certain assignments, and I even added a random number and a gender as well. On this page, you can also select a student that you want to mark absent, change their avatar, or choose who you do not want them to be grouped with. I love this feature. That student will never end up in a group with those two other students. Grouper.School syncs with Google Classroom, iReady, and IXL. The best part about the Google Classroom sync is that if a student is removed from your Google Classroom, they will also be removed from Grouper.School. That's a very big time saver, trust me. These are the directions for setting up an auto roster sync with Google Classroom. You can make your groups fast and functional with Grouper.School, making your groups swim faster.